Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. And it reads, Behold, the plagues do draw nigh, and are not slack, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth a son. With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains can pass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Next, double honors to the head apostles / elder bishops of Great Millstone, the ones that taught us the 100% truth according to the Bible. Peace, blessings, and safety to all you sincere icons. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep their faith, regardless of people here for a bit. Plagues, man. The plagues is not slack. They're here pretty much. And the Lord said, even so, not the plagues be not slack to come upon the earth. Said people shall mourn the beginning of sorrows and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. And we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. See what's going over there across the border. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Remember that scripture, Israel? Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. He coming down with great wrath, knowing that he only got a short time to rule. Look. It's curtains. The curtains are closing, Israel. The curtains are closing. The warning has went out. The Lord told his men to go out and make all ready for the battle. Now it's game time now, pretty much. It's game time now. Bear with me. You're dealing with the so-called migrants, you know what I'm saying, that came across the border. It's mostly men. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much war ready. Little cash in envelopes. How the U.S. and the UN are funding the border crisis. In the average, it's like the only thing they worried about is damn Christmas and Valentine's Day. We got war-ready men crossing the borders. Saying pretty much, one dude said, you don't know who I am, but in a few, you're going to know who I am. They're setting them up with, they got phones, like the brother Aisha Yar from the Charlotte camp was going into. They got cell phones. They funding cell phones. They funding places of hiding, housing, aka hiding. You see, pretty much in every state, thousands of them. And that's how you know it's all orchestrated and organized, because they never gave the people that was actually in America, you know what I'm saying, free living and board. You see, they didn't provide them with monthly checks. All kind of people homeless. But then you're going to bring, you know what I'm saying, that's how you know we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Let's get this again. 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 37, and it reads, Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. The plagues, man, the judgments, the famines, wars, rumors of wars, anarchy, chaos, mayhem. Remember, problem, reaction, solution. I'm going to say it again. Problem, reaction, solution. Create the problem. See how the people react to it. Then you bring in the solution. All roads lead to the MO, to the T, to the BBBBB. All roads lead to them ushering in that implantable device, that C-hip, to bring everything back to normalcy, all right? They get ready to create some kind of major event. We got to use our words, you know what I'm saying, wisely. My page just came off prison, YouTube prison pretty much. So you most definitely got to, you know what I'm saying, use words of wisdom. But they're creating, you know what I'm saying, a situation to where everybody's going to want everything to go back to being normal. They're going to say, oh, yeah, you want to go back normal? Okay, this is how we're going to do it. And they're going to roll out that implantable device, that C-hip, that charagma. in order to make everything seem normal again, right? And you ain't got to believe us. You do not have to believe us, right? What it say again? 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 37. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. They're not tarrying anymore. Remember, going right back to Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, it says the vision, aka the prophecies, are for an appointed time. But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. The prophecies are kicking into high gear now. It's so much happening, you can't even possibly keep up with everything, right? It says, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son. And that's excruciating pain. So Babylon's going through them birth pains now, man. Those birth pains are happening now, right? As a woman that travails with a child, right? With 2 or 3 hours of her birth, her birth great pains can pass her womb. And that's what Babylon is pretty much experiencing now. The birth pains, right? Which pains, when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. You know what I'm saying? Them contractions they get worse and worse and worse and worse. And that's how the plagues are coming upon the face of the earth. It's getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, all right? Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. But then when we bring out the prophecies, we tell our people about things that's going to happen according to the Bible. They say, not in my lifetime. It's not going to. And then going right back to Amos chapter 9, verse 10. All the sinners of my people shall die, which say the evil shall not overtake. Meaning these bad times shall not overtake nor prevent them, right? That's what our people say. But the Lord said these evils, these bad times will stop you from doing your madness. It will stop you. You see? Eventually, it will stop you. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth. Chaos, mayhem. It's really plagues hitting the whole earth. Shortage of food. Once again, earthquakes. This devil coming in with great wrath. All these different deletions. The love of many is waxing cold. Heavy bed bug infestation. Rat infestation. Crime infestation. Hell, the police are being defunded on purpose. All right? Wars everywhere. These are, what it say? And the world shall mourn. And the world shall mourn. Going right back at the top of this chapter. Going right back at the top of 2 Ezra, the 16th chapter, the beginning of wars, the beginning of sorrows, the beginning of mourning, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Or it says, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that these people think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the face of the earth. It says a whole lot of people going to be deleted by way of famine, and the other that escape the famine shall the sword destroy when the missiles come. All right? It says, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. And you Israelites have been warned. You have been warned. That's why we better walk circumspectly. Not as far. I want to get that Ephesians right quick. It's just something quick. Give them warning from me. Matter of fact, before I even get that, let's just get this. And then Israel got the nerve, the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you got the nerve to be trying to vote, man. All hell breaking loose. The birth pains are starting to intensify. The birth pains are starting to intensify. And you talking about voting for the lesser of two evils. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1, and it reads, but the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. Because you already know what time it is, right? You watching, you praying, right? You hopeful Lex out there, you still watching and praying, right? You are still watching and praying, right? Or did you fall back to sleep too? Or you coming out your mouth talking some the Lord's taking too long. You better not be coming out your mouth like that. Some the Lord, because the Lord said, I'm not slack concerning my promise, man. The Lord is not slack concerning his promise. If the Lord said he's gonna do something, guess what? He's gonna do it. Should I have to keep telling you over and over and over and over, get yourself together. You should be you should be catching on by now. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahweh, through his only begotten son Yahweh Shai, who they call God and Jesus, so cometh as a thief in the night. And then the thing about it, this thief right here actually told you that he was gonna come. He didn't tell you when he was gonna come. He didn't give you the hour. He didn't give you the date. That's why the scriptures told us to watch and pray. For when they shall say peace and safety, for when they shall say peace and safety, verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, and that's what they're saying, right? All hell break loose, chaos everywhere, mayhem everywhere. The love of many is waxing cold everywhere, all throughout the four corners of the earth. It ain't no love. For when they shall say peace and safety, that's the narrative. Everything's going back to be normal, right? We're gonna create some type of normalcy, right? Then sudden destruction come upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Because remember, the earth is being ran by the wicked. Just get this. It's all being orchestrated. Everything, see once again, Second Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man, of our adversaries' plots and schemes. You see? His gadgets. You see? Ephesians chapter 5. Because once again, cash in envelopes, how the U.S. and UN are funding the border. You see it, man. CRISIS. It's all being funded. But you Israelites don't give a damn about what's going on. As long as you got Valentine's Day, as long as you got Black History, Rosa Parks, Martin Lucifer the King, and all this other madness, you truly ain't even think about what's really going on. As long as you got TikTok, as long as you got fake book, as long as you got the damn BBL, as long as you got long ass eyelashes, as long as you got them hair hats, them damn wigs. You see, as long as you got social media, that's the only thing you think about. But you gonna have more than that to think about, right? Ephesians chapter 5. Let's just get this. Ephesians chapter 5. Man, we better walk circumspectly. When you go into the grocery store, pay attention. When you go to the park, be paying attention. When you go to the mall, be paying attention. When you're at work, paying attention. On your way to work driving, pay attention to everything. Something don't look right. You better open your eyes, Israel. This is going down, man. Your splinter cells over here. You see? And words that we can't even use over here. You see? This shit, the scriptures call America, the land of unwalled villages, meaning anybody can get in anytime they want to. Just come on in. Hell, and down there at the border, they're just letting them in. We're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Let's get this one more time. Ephesians 5:15. See then that you walk circumspectly. We got to be paying attention to what's going on. The hell with the narrative, peace and safety. I'm going to make everything back normal. No, man. Walk circumspectly. Like your head is on a swivel. Paying attention to what the hell is going on. Not as fools, but as wise. Keeping up with articles like this, man. Doing your research. Doing your due diligence. To make your calling and election sure, man. You see, be occupied in prophecy, right? It says, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Bear with me. Look, it says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. We're living in some bad times now, man. And it's only going to turn up. The Lord said, I'm not slacking, son, of my promise. We were second Ezra 16 chapter went into how, I'm saying, them birth pains, how women go through them birth pains, the different contractions. It feels like she's about to give up the spirit. And that's what's happening right about now. The different prophecies that's coming to pass, that's some different birth pains. You see? And now the baby is about to be born spiritually. You see? It's about the climax. Look, we're going into the climax, right? And I don't want to get this because I keep quoting it through the spirit, so I want to be allowed to get this right quick. You Israelites have been warned. Negroes, Latinos, and everybody throughout the four corners of the earth. The Lord has set up watchmen throughout the four corners of the earth to warn you Israelites, you Negroes, Latins, and Native Americans, and you played around. You played around with grace. You played around with mercy. So who is that on? Who is that on? 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, and it reads, least Satan, the word Satan means adversary, right? Starting off with the head of Rothschilds, the Gettys, the Bloombergs, the Oppenheimers, the Schickergroovers. You see, the ones that's actually creating the policies, creating the laws. They're pretty much they're throwing a towel. They're pretty much done with this place. Done with this place, man. The only people that still holding on to our damn Black History Month. You ninjas still falling for this nonsense. All hell breaking loose. You go to them so-called Black History events looking through. Looking through, man. Ain't no such thing as a black person. We the Israelites. We the Hebrew. We the biblical Hebrew Israelites. That's who we are. So-called Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian descent. On your father's side, man, what part of that don't you ninjas understand? Man carry the seed, all right? Ain't no such thing as a mixed breed, all right? Man determines who you are. You can get Numbers, the first chapter on that. I think it's Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. They declared their pedigree after their fathers because a man carried the seed. What part of that don't you understand, man? All right? The woman don't determine what the nationality of the baby is, right? The man does. I mean, that's like 101. That's Bible 101. 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, and it reads, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right? His schemes, his plots. When you go into the definition of the word devices, it goes into his schemes, his plots. You see? We're not ignorant of it. The word ignorant means not to know. We know exactly what this means because the Lord put us on game. The Lord, Yahweh, through his only begotten son, Yahweh shall put us on game, man. All right? Matter of fact, bear with me. Psalms chapter 17, verse 13, it reads, arise, O Lord, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Disappoint him. Disappoint who? Sleazy Esau, Edom, right? Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, Esau, Edom, which is thy sword. This man is the whipping stick of the Lord. He's also known as the sword. So we're constantly praying to the Lord to deliver us from the clutches of this demon, man. All right? This madman. The scriptures call him a madman. The scriptures call him the devil. The scriptures call him the deceiver, the harbinger of death. You see, a real life scumbag. We're constantly praying to be delivered from this man because it's going down, Israel. You Israelites are going to get caught up in that jam, man. You'll be looking so crazy too, man. You're going to have that crazy look on your face, man. Then you're going to know that a prophet was going into it on the highways and byways yesterday. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among them. It's going to take have to take everything to go down, though. And you have to get caught up in a jam. All throughout the scriptures, deliver my soul from the wicked. You see? From the violent, the scriptures call him the violent man. Once again, Psalm 17:13, and it reads, arise, O Lord, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword, man. All right? So the Lord's basically using this devil, man, to bring forth prophecy. You see? And remember, he was given power to take peace from the earth. Remember that? Let's see. 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come, sketchy, hairy, uncertain. These are the times that we're living in now. Remember, I read Ephesians, walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Because the days are evil, Israel. Then shall they know that a prophet had been among. You wait till all hell break loose. All the shucking and jiving, all the games, all that's going to go out the window. Perilous times, shalom.